What if I told you that 3 simple investments, ones you can set up in under 10 minutes, could turn you into a millionaire? No stock picking, no daily trading, no finance degree required. I'm going to show you exactly which 3 ETFs these are, how much you'd need to invest, and the math that proves it actually works. Stay until the end, because the third one is the one most people completely overlook. Before we get into the 3 ETFs, let's quickly make sure we're on the same page. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is basically a basket of hundreds or even thousands of stocks bundled into one single investment. Think of it like ordering a combo meal instead of picking every item off the menu one by one. You get everything you need in one easy purchase. The reason ETFs are so powerful is 3 things. They're diversified, they have incredibly low fees, and historically, they've grown in value over time. You're not betting on one company. You're betting on entire markets. And history shows that's almost always a winning bet over the long run. Now let's talk about the number that got you here, $1 million. Here's what the math actually looks like. If you invest just $500 a month into ETFs that average a 10% annual return, which is roughly what the stock market has returned historically, you would hit $1 million in about 30 years. If you can stretch that to $800 a month, you get there in 25 years. And if you're starting young, say 22 years old, and you invest just $300 a month, you could retire a millionaire at 60 without ever picking a single stock. That's the power of compound interest. Your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. It snowballs. And the ETFs I'm about to show you are the snowball. ETF number 1 is the one most long-term investors build their entire portfolio around. It tracks the S&P 500, which is the top 500 companies in the United States. We're talking Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Nvidia, all in one investment. The ticker symbol is VOO if you're using Vanguard, or SPY if you're using any other brokerage. Now, here's why this one matters. Over the last 30 years, the S&P 500 has returned an average of roughly 10% per year. That means if you had put $10,000 into this ETF 30 years ago and just left it alone, didn't touch it, didn't panic sell, when the market dropped, that $10,000 would be worth over $175,000 today. You didn't have to do anything. No late nights studying balance sheets. No watching stock tickers all day. You just held on. The expense ratio on VOO is just 0.03% per year. That means for every $10,000 you invest, you're paying Vanguard just $3 a year in fees. $3. That's less than a cup of coffee. This is your foundation. If you only ever bought one ETF in your life, it should probably be this one. ETF number 2 is for people who want a little more growth potential and are okay with a little more volatility in exchange. This one tracks the NASDAQ 100, which is the top 100 companies listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange. The ticker symbol is QQQ. Now, what makes this one different from Voo? It's heavily weighted toward technology. We're talking Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, all the companies that are basically running the modern world. Over the last 10 years, QQQ has returned an average of around 18% per year. That's almost double the S&P 500. But here's the trade-off, it also drops harder when the market has a bad year. During the 2022 market downturn, QQQ fell about 33%. So, if you're the type of person who checks their account every day and panics when numbers go red, this one might keep you up at night. But if you're investing for 20 or 30 years and you can stomach some turbulence, the long-term reward has historically been worth it. A lot of investors pair QQQ with Voo, using Voo as their stable base and QQQ as their growth engine. Think of Voo as your reliable sedan and QQQ as the sports car in the garage. And here's the third one, the one I mentioned at the start that most people completely overlook. The ticker symbol is SCHD. This is the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. Now, unlike VOO and QQQ, which grow mainly through price appreciation, meaning the value of the ETF goes up over time, SCHD pays you. Every single quarter, this ETF distributes a dividend, which is basically a cash payment directly into your account just for holding it. SCHD focuses on high-quality US companies with a strong track record of paying and growing their dividends. Think companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Home Depot, businesses that have been around for decades and consistently share their profits with investors. Here's why this matters for building wealth. Right now, SCHD yields around 3.5% in dividends annually. That might not sound exciting, but when you reinvest those dividends, meaning you use that cash to buy more shares, the compounding effect becomes massive over time. And here's the part that really blows people's minds. If you build up $500,000 in SCHD, you'd be receiving roughly $17,500 a year in dividends completely passively. That's nearly $1,500 a month just landing in your account. You're not selling anything. You're not working for it. The companies are just paying you to be a shareholder. That's what financial freedom actually looks like in practice. So here's one simple way to combine all three of these into a beginner portfolio. Put 60% of your monthly investment into Voo for your stable long-term foundation. Put 20% into QQQ for growth potential. And put 20% into SCHD to start building your passive income stream. That's it. That's the whole strategy. Set up automatic monthly contributions so the money moves without you even thinking about it. Don't touch it when the market drops. Don't get excited and sell when it's up. Just keep buying every single month and let time do the heavy lifting. So there you go, 3 ETFs, 1 simple portfolio, and a clear path to building real wealth over time. Voo for your foundation, QQQ for growth, SCHD for passive income. If this video helped you, do me a favor and share it with one person who needs to hear this. And if you want to see exactly how to buy your first ETF step by step, I'll link that video right here. I'll see you in the next one.